when we last left off, we had just put the Austro-Hungarians in their place. We have had a united Ireland. The Falklands were in rebellion, and probably still are, yes. And we have a brand new ship to rename. And in honor of our victory over the Austro-Hungarians and the ship we stole, the Lil will be renamed to our viewer Ronan. Ronan, you are now a, I hate to say it, not very good captured battlecruiser. But don't worry, we have a plan for you later. In the meantime, France will probably end up scrapping all of our remaining battleships, the old types. Put Bronin on active fleet. And we will build ourselves a terrible in 4 months. Oop, Falklands has now declared independence. Isn't that wonderful? Interesting. A few points of interest. A lot of light cruisers being upgraded. In the meantime, $600. We may put the speed up a little bit. Go down to 4 inches. Local only. Right. So we will make ourselves some police corvettes. They're not anything terribly interesting. But they will, as our destroyers get bigger and more expensive, we will start developing those for our little patrol duties. We will buy that, I suppose. Oops. We will buy that. Parallel columns. Excellent. Excellent. We'll build 8 at first. Oh. Austria-Hungary in need of a new king and apparently a new budget. Oh, the Panama Canal has opened. I'm willing to pay that. Ah, here we go. Okay. Go to build screen, please. We will build. How many can we afford? Probably just one. Well, one will do as soon as the Tourville is replaced. Ship is somewhat overweight. Well. Oh. Oh no. We may have to cut the wheat from the chaff shortly. Well, we need the extra budget. All of our swaxers, we may have to get rid of you. Question, do we have any friends here? No. So we will throw away 10 cruisers so that we can build 10 cruisers, and hopefully the budget will stay safe. 28 knots speed. There's not a lot to play with. Maybe we can go to 5,500. Add a few wing turrets. And we will... Machinery weight is... yeah. 1,100 per month each. No, I'm not enjoying that. Do we even have... yeah, above water torpedo tube, not researched. We may have to just go down to 5-inch mounts, but we will add one tube. Go up to 1,300, go down to 28. Actually, no. Try and give me something a bit better than that. Here we go. Hmm. Six-inch guns may be going for the American doctrine. We'll go down to 5, 28 knots. That will make her a bit cheaper to build. Well, it will suck into our budget significantly, but this is pretty much what we can afford. 3-inch guns. There's a bit of future-proofing here. As she has enough guns to threaten just about everything else. We won't call it the Swax. Target, I think that's how you pronounce it in French. It's not target, it's target. So we'll have 2 months of extra budget to get things on track. Oh, comprehending TNT bursting charges. Well, must have 10. Oh god, I thought we said half. Begin building 10 and then we will probably halt most of them. Actually slow down some of these corvettes. And then maybe the battleship, and that'll stick the bleeding enough. It's thinking about it. Why did it have to be French? If we played Americans, we could have been swimming in money by now. Would have had too much to do. Oh, the game is... Here we go. Triple bottom. Excellent. I am very annoyed that we don't have director yet, so we may get our scientists onto that. We'll actually put naval guns onto medium, and we will get fire control on high. Military spending. We are going to oppose that as fervently as possible. 1915, so we haven't hit the roaring 20s just yet. Yes. Okay. And now we halt half of these. In fact, probably most of these. And keep building that. Oh, here we go. Mine rails. Excellent. We may actually refit some of these to have mine rails at some point. But for now, with those submarines out of the way, we can actually start building a couple more of these. Yep, cute little corvettes. Mimasaka, okay. 13-inch guns, okay. 11.5-inch belts, so they've gone for a heavy protection. And the speed isn't bad either. Here, 14 5-inch guns, all in casemates, however. 4 3-inch guns. Central firing. She's not as advanced as she could be, but she's not terrible. Oh, and the British are doing something funny there. I'm not sure what their plan is. That is a mine layer, though. Okay. So we will wait for a few ships just to clear out. Oh, here we go. Quadruple turrets. Okay, so we're getting closer to our goal now. We don't quite have the dock size to begin building anything with anywhere near 4 quadruple turrets, unless you want 11-inch guns. which are very rapid firing, excellent at clearing out cruisers, have problems penetrating battleships. I want you at Brest. We will request proposals for new aircraft. We want a float plane scout. We want range and we'll say reliability. Okay. I'm waiting for double turrets and small guns though. Excellent. Yep, just as our new destroyers are finished, they become obsolete. Well, let's see what we can do. That won't... I'll still put them over the weight. Well, we may just, again, be forced to replace a lot of them. In fact, our corvettes are now as large as our smallest destroyers, which we should actually look at replacing shortly. We'll keep that in mind for later. For now, I would like to build more air bases. Now this is sort of a more long-term effort. In fact, airships for about the next few years will probably be superior to our aircraft. However, that will quickly change once we get through probably halfway through the 20s. Depends if we keep up. I always forget to keep updating my my aircraft models. So the Falkland Islands are now an American problem. All right. Well, the timeline has diverged. We will sell them the rights to mine layers. Yes. Yep. So we don't have any aircraft for them. Oops. What on earth is happening over there? No, that should be fine. Alright. We will build ourselves an airbase around the rest of the world. Start preparing France for any possible future conflicts. In fact, since we have Reykjavik, I still don't know how to pronounce that. I don't have any friends from Iceland. The last people I've met from Iceland tried to invite me out to a strip club, but that's another story. What is going on in Brest? Hang on. We'll put you down to 10. And put you down to, oops. Put you down to 10. Not sure what's happening there, but yeah, that was how that went. Okay. Excellent. Yep. Here we go. So they're not enjoying trying to figure out director firing. Well, that's too bad. You fucking stay on that. France pays a lot of money to keep everyone, to make sure that civilization is maintained across the world. Even the Balkans have been tamed by French influence. Superheater. We could use the money. Here we go. New float planes. I prefer range above everything. Always be aware when people start promising you the moon. If one aircraft looks significantly better than all the others, it may have a reliability problem. Yeah, there's nothing that'll be able to carry bombs or torpedoes in this era just yet. However, where are my heavy cruisers? Here you are. In fact, we will need new heavy cruisers quite soon. Oops. Quite soon. And there's not quite enough space on you. Okay. Well, she may be the only one of her class then. We'll see what we can do with the Goidons, because they are due for a refit as well, but we might just end up scrapping them. Yep. It'll be 8 months to replace the guns. We might be better served just getting rid of them at the moment. So we will put them to the scrap heap. Condemn one. But for right now, for purely selfish reasons, we want a seaplane tender. I actually want a faster seaplane tender. Oops. Greater than 5 planes. Okay. Alright. So I have to put it down to 5. Yep, that's fine. We have no aircraft with flying boat capability. I want quadruple turrets to myself for a little while longer. But since it did mention that, we will have to put together a flying boat. Oh, they're cheap. Let me build 2 of them. How far are we away from finishing some of these? Pretty close. We will sell them to double, since we already have triples. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, thank you. We may have gotten that next turn, but I wasn't willing to wait. It exceeds expectations. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We will resume those 3. Oh, it's coming up, Jimmy. We'll see what they can get out of that one. Oh, the original hood has gone under. I mean, the Americans are building a lot more ships. Well, it's time for our ships to start undergoing their refits themselves. Open design for rebuild. Have we developed new 12-inch guns? No, we did develop new 6-inch guns, however. Excellent. We want direct fire, which takes up a lot more weight. We don't actually have... We'll clear these because that is not modern anymore. We don't actually have enough weight to put a seaplane hangar on it. Oh, that wasn't so bad. We may put the gun sight for a refit as well. So they're getting new guns and they're getting new fire control. I'll pay that. In case we feel like going USS Texas. Oh, a naval crude war nation. No ships of more than 20,000 tons may be built. Fuck. Oh. Oh. Bloody hell, everyone's losing ships. The politicians have gotten along far too well. World War I hasn't even happened yet. Everyone is losing ships. Alright, so we will have to keep... I was hoping that we would have at least one rather more modern ship, but not to be. Not to be. Very well. Very well. What do I want? I want... A good war will cancel the naval treaty. we may take this opportunity to build a larger seaplane tender. I prefer my seaplane tenders to have a little bit of survivability, so I want them to be at least 24. In fact, we may make it 26. We'll just check with the magic arrow. Yep, we are fine with having to stop to launch aircraft. And we are going to call this one the Little Wasp. Well, we will buy the new model, I guess. Yep. Well, we don't actually have a fighter in service, so we will take that, I suppose. What else can we build? Nothing else. Okay. We'll give it another month. Wait for this aircraft type to come up. Colonial Crisis. Yep, we want one of the Little Wasp. However, we will take this opportunity, actually, to build a brand new cruiser. Not that one. I'll be honest, I'll go down to 8-inch guns. And remove these wing turrets. We don't have superimposed guns. Actually, how much will that weigh after? No, center line superimposed. Hmm. Well, the treaty was 20,000 tons. Good point. Oh, we have gone over our time. John Duck. That will be fine. Sorry for the extra long episode. We will save this. And I will see you next time.